dude, blue moon, kinda mysterious.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Emily. Welcome to today's reading vlog. This week we're gonna be mood reading together, and I'm so excited to take you along with me. I am all about the mood reading this year. I have been really enjoying taking the pressure off of what I should be reading and just reading what I want to be reading. Today is Sunday, February 2nd. It's Groundhog's Day. Who cares? Let me tell you about what I'm currently reading. How about we start there? On my Kindle right now, I am reading Onyx Storm, which is obviously the third book of the Fourth Wing series. I think it's like the fastest selling adult novel in 20 years or something like that. So that's fun. I'm on page 187 of that. And it's actually like, compared to the other two, has been a relatively like quick read. I read about like 50 pages this morning, 60 pages this morning in bed. The one thing, it was a little hard to get back into just because the world building is so specific with all the territories and just like the rules of the world. I watched kind of like a Fourth Wing Iron Flame recap, and I still went in like having a few questions. Because the thing about it is like all of the fantasy series that I've read to this point, like they've all been out already. So like when I read A Court of Thorns and Roses, for example, like I started reading the first book when the fifth book was already out. So read it all the way through. Same with like Throne of Glass, all the Sarah J Maas series. But this one, it's like having to wait, you know, like 2 years in between. You do kind of like forget specific things. I really did not remember much from either book. And then I realized, oh, I actually did remember, but it took me a second to like get back into the world a little bit, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But I'm back in. My relationship with Fourth Wing is not as like hypey as everyone else's, but I do really like the books. I'm not like a diehard like Fourth Wing fan, but I'm obviously reading this the second it came out, so I do enjoy the books. I'm also listening to Such a Fun Age on my Libby, and I'm really, really enjoying this. This is about, I'm not actually sure what it's about just yet because I'm only on chapter 3, but it seems like we're going back and forth between this young black woman who is a babysitter for a white family. And so you go back and forth between the babysitter and like the mom of the family. It kind of starts out with this incident where like the babysitter is called to the parents' house to pick up their youngest child to watch her for a second because they called the police on somebody and they didn't want their child to like be exposed to the police. And when they called the babysitter, she was like out drinking with her friends. She was basically like, hey, like, yeah, like I can come last minute for you, but like just so you're aware, like I am in party clothes and like I've had a few drinks. And the mom was like, no worries, like I really just want to get my young child out of the house. So like she comes and she takes her to the grocery store with her friend, and this other like white woman sees them dancing and basically tells security that like she thinks that they've like abducted this child. And then, you know, it's this whole thing and she has to call the dad of the family to like come basically say, hey, like this is my babysitter and like it's all good. It starts off with like a racially charged incident, and then when you go into the kind of mom's perspective, you get a little bit more of that, but from another side. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's a great audiobook and it really like drops you in. Like I was having very visceral reactions when I was listening to it last night, so I'm excited to continue. I'm gonna get dressed. This past Friday and Saturday, I was not feeling too well, and so I've really just been like slumming it out. So, you know, today I put on just a little makeup and, you know, put a little wave in my hair. Today is going to be a cleaning day. Jean-Luc is currently doing the massive grocery haul at Trader Joe's for us. When he comes back, I'm gonna put all the groceries away, I'm gonna cook for us, and I'm gonna like deep clean the house while I'm listening to this audiobook. And then in between, I'll probably take little rests and read more of Onyx Storm. I'm gonna vacuum, I'm gonna clean the shower, I'm gonna dust, I'm gonna clean the kitchen, I'm gonna clean the bathroom. Like I feel very energized. Like I'm ready to take this Sunday and like set myself up for a week of success. Definitely at least finish the audiobook, maybe start another audiobook. Yeah, I wanted to have a reading vlog where like there was no timer, there was no rules. It's just like, let's just like chill, vibe, read what we want for a week together. I'm gonna put on some clean clothes and start cleaning. So we're gonna start with the kitchen. I can't hear myself. Oh, there I go. I'm gonna start with the kitchen. I like to clean by room. Like I don't do like all of the vacuuming and like all of dusting at the same time. I do it by room. I think it's because I like to have, on a break, I like to go to the clean room and like relax. It's very calming. I just finished part 1 of Such a Fun Age. Interesting. You know, you're seeing how these women are connected. It's all taking shape. It's a very hard book to describe without giving any sort of like spoiler and just like telling you what happens. But it's really good so far. I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying the audiobook too. Specifically, I don't have a hard copy of the book to compare it to. Really like the audiobook so far. I am Swiffering. I have just vacuumed, as you can see, and, you know, done the dishes and cleaned the surfaces. And yeah, it feels good. The Swiffer stuff smells so good. Sorry, this is like a horrible I'm not staying in frame situation. It just smells so clean in here. I think I'm gonna put on some essential oils too, just to get it all feeling good. I mean, I haven't deep cleaned on a Sunday in a while. I always clean on Sunday. Like, I'll at least do the kitchen and like the toilet and, you know, like the bathroom a little bit. But to like really do a deep clean, like Swiffer and get in the crevasses that I don't usually get in feels amazing. Yeah. I almost did not move at all on Friday and Saturday, or Friday evening and Saturday during the day, so I have the energy to clean now. It's hard to like work, pursue my art, clean the house, rest, and be social in 1 week. And plan my wedding. It's just like, you know. But I can do it. I can do it. It smells like a Skittle. It smells so good. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna take like 5 minutes, read a little in this newly cleaned kitchen. This is why I do it by room, because now I can come in here and it's like so clean and I feel so relaxed. About like the first third of like epic fantasy books that are, you know, over like 500 pages that it's just like, okay, gotta kind of wait for something to happen. I mean, like, yes, like there are little things that happen, but you know it's not gonna lead to anything like super big at first, because you know there's a whole arc that you have coming. It is kind of annoying. Like, I do just kind of want things to start going in the direction of the general kind of like rising action, because right now there's just like spikes of like rising and falling action, and I'm just ready to really start like that build. I don't know if that makes sense or if I sound pretentious as fuck, but it's just how I feel, and I've always said that. Like, nothing has really changed since the beginning of the book. There's like a few small things, but I'm just ready for like, okay, like if we're gonna rebel, like let's go. Like let's just go, you know? I'm gonna clean the bathroom now, and like it's just not cute in there. Like, it's a small bathroom. I don't even know where I would like place the camera. But yeah, I'm gonna like deep clean the shower, which is a process. I'm gonna take her off because I do not want her to go down the drain. I'll just let you guys know when I'm done. I cannot document this. It's too gnarly. So, enjoying Such a Fun Age. I'm like over a quarter of the way in, almost a third. Jean-Luc is really taking some time at Trader Joe's and I need paper towels. So I'm just gonna run to the deli next door and get some paper towels so I can finish cleaning the shower. I got some nasty stuff out of that shower, but I definitely need some paper towels to like finish the job. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll drop off the laundry on my way. This is so juicy. Oh my god. I'm continuing to listen to this audiobook and it's getting so like a cringe, but amazing. Here's all of the groceries laid out. This is everything that's gonna go in the fridge, freezer, and pantry. Lots of really good stuff. Jean-Luc did a great job. I gotta keep listening.
a rage cam. It's a rage
so
cam.
What did you get that's different than what you usually have on here?
Well, there's the cage, and now there's this. I can mount this big beefy battery on it. What? What's the problem?
That's great, Bulbous.
What? Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well then it's great. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Is it kind of beefy?
It's pretty beefy.
Do we like it though?
Yeah.
Do we like it beefy like this?
Yeah.
It sounds like you're not convinced about the beef. Okay, well, maybe we should fully appreciate the rage cam. It's a rage cam. It's my rage cam. Did I show you? You didn't see it built out on the shoulder rig, did you?
Can we get you horizontal, please? So we can just see the whole contraption that you've got going on?
Sure, you want to see me horizontal?
Oh, wow. So can you explain to the people what you've got there?
Well, what we have here is we have a look at this. It's an undulation, so we can really however you want to do it, you can really get in there. I think my neck is getting a bit craned though. The battery's a little large.
Good morning. It's day 2 of our mood reading week. I just spent about an hour reading Onyx Storm on the Kindle on page 271. It's fine. It's fine. I know it's 700 pages, so I'm sure things will pick up soon. I'm not enjoying it. I'm waiting for things to happen, I guess. I don't know. I finished Such a Fun Age last night. I gave it 4 stars. I thought it was amazing. It was so satirical. Sorry, the coffee has not hit yet. Yeah, I really had it was one of those books that I had no idea what it was about when I picked it up and just kind of was like, let's go. I love when that happens, when you have no idea what a book's going to be about. You don't even read the back, you just start reading it. And then it's so pleasantly surprising. Everything is surprising. Yeah, I definitely recommend it. It was free on my Libby. It was available. So if you have Libby, I'm sure there's a chance it would be available on yours. I rented last night. I didn't start it yet. But my next audiobook, I did Sharp Objects. Fresh from a brief stay at a psych hospital, reporter Camille faces a troubling assignment. She must return to her tiny hometown to cover the unsolved murder of a preteen girl and the disappearance of another. For years, Camille has hardly spoken to her neurotic, hypochondriac mother or to the half-sister she barely knows, a beautiful 13-year-old with an eerie grip on the town. Now installed in her own bedroom in her family's Victorian mansion, Camille finds herself identifying with the young victims of it too strongly. Dogged by her own demons, she must unravel the psychological puzzle of her own past if she wants to get the story and survive this homecoming. Sign me up. I have the physical copy of this book too, and it's kind of short, and I'm I hope it's good. But it's the same author as Girl on the Train, which I didn't read, but I did see that movie and I loved it, so I'm hopeful about this one. But I need to get to work right now, so I'm gonna do that. I will update you later. So I'm about to do a little evening reading before Bulbous and I have date night. And I thought I'd keep him company because what are you doing, Bulbous?
Eating a yogurt. No, I'm you know what I'm doing? I found the note. You must find your note. You must find your... You must find your note. I found the note.
What are you working on?
I'm just trying to set up my Amazon affiliate link because I'm thinking of making a YouTube channel.
Are you thinking about it or are you doing it?
I already have a YouTube channel, but it makes me feel icky.
Why?
I don't know, because I don't know if I want myself out there, like, narcissistically talking into the... What are you doing?
Why don't you want to use your channel?
Because I don't know if I want just my face out there narcissistically talking into the ether.
Yeah.
Like, I watch myself in the video and I'm like, that guy thinks he's important, and it's like, I don't like that side of myself.
The confident side? BAM!
Wow. Wow, you just therapized me.
I started Sharp Objects yesterday, and it's just really a bummer. Like, every single moment of it has been just like, wow, that is a bummer. You know, it's a murder mystery. There's these two little girls that have been murdered in this woman's hometown. She's a reporter. She lives in Chicago, but she goes down south back home because she's sent there to cover these murders. And it's just like so graphic and like sad. She sees her mom for the first time in a year, and it's like there's just a lot of like eerie things in it that are just like, it's just like a bummer. I'm about like 15% of the way through. I'll probably just finish it because I do want to know now what's going on, and it's a pretty short read. Yeah, it's just a bummer. And I'm continuing to read Onyx Storm. Are you reading anything, Lucas? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm reading Shift by Hugh Howey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that?
From the Silo book series. Pretty degradatious, honestly. I don't know if that's the right word, actually. Don't quote me on that.
Do you recommend it to my viewers?
I do if you like sci-fi, but you probably have to read the first one.
Yeah. So Jean-Luc watched the first series of the TV show in place of reading the first book, and then started reading the second book.
Is that dirty? Am I such a bad...
It's kind of dirty. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
But I don't... It's totally... Here's the thing, is it's totally different characters. The books are related in, like, context, but completely different characters.
It seems like it's working for you.
It's working well for me, yeah.
Okay, so it's Wednesday morning-ish, kind of early afternoon. Still reading Sharp Objects, still pretty much a bummer. And we're on page 458 of Onyx Storm. I really want to finish this tonight. Like, we'll see. I am going to go to a coffee shop to do some work. I'm going to bring my Kindle with me. And then I'm going to walk over to the jeweler's because I need to get my engagement ring resized and probably listen to the audiobook on my walk there. So I'll take you guys with me. That's our little midweek update. It's hard when you work to read a book a day. It's hard. Let's go. Okay, good morning, guys. It's Thursday. It is hard to keep up with my reading goals during the week as things just like get thrown at me. Like, not saying I'm not grateful for it. Have an audition today I have to do, which would be great if I booked. I've worked with the people before, so it would be nice. But yeah, it's like, I don't think I'm gonna have a ton of time to read today. I did wake up at 7:30 and I read Onyx Storm for like a little over an hour. I'm on page 550, so I have like 200 pages left. Definitely getting a little more into it. But yeah, I think it's probably gonna be like a 4-star read for me. And then I'm almost done with Sharp Objects. Like I'm nearing the end. 2.5 stars, I think. I knew who it was from the beginning, unless there's gonna be another twist. And it's just like, I don't know, the way it's written is not really compelling to me. I don't really care. It's an interesting idea for a story, but like the tropes that are there, it's like we've seen them before. There's nothing that's like, I don't know. Again, unless I'll get back to you on that. Still not finished. Could be another twist at the end. Yeah, today it's like I have a meeting between 10 and 1, like a co-working session. It's 9 right now. I want to work out after that. And then I have some editing for a client to do. And then potentially I'll try to do more of this vlog. I started editing this vlog yesterday. And then I have a potential client call at 6, another potential client call at 7:30. And then after that I'll film the audition, which is like a monologue that I just got yesterday. But like, I don't know, when I auditioned for this person the last time, I also had a Ryan Murphy audition. And so I didn't care about this one for these people, and sometimes when you don't care, you just book it because you're really relaxed, and I don't know, it just helps you like drop in. I don't know if that makes sense. So I'm gonna try to like not put too much pressure on it and just take the monologue, rehearse it a few times, and then film it. But yeah, that's my update. For this audition here. I'm so grateful when I get auditions. Obviously, you don't plan to have to work on and film an audition in the middle of your week. You kind of just have to take them as they come. As someone that's very anal about their schedule, it's very overexposed. Like I'm a total control freak when it comes to my schedule, so these kind of throw me off a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, but it's fine. This lighting is like I would have been, I'm like so close to being done with Sharp Objects, but I was like I like recorded the monologue instead and was just listening to that as I was getting ready for the audition, because obviously I need to learn the monologue, you know? Okay, we're gonna book this role and we're gonna read the books and we're gonna have it all. I finished Sharp Objects. Guys, that was like a 2-star read for me. First of all, like there were opportunities to answer questions and tie stuff in, and like bottom line is I wasn't connected to the characters. I didn't really care about the story. The through lines were just not really there, and like it was the most predictable thing I've ever read in my life. So it could have just gone deeper. I don't know, there's something with the writing that like was not clicking with me. So I'm very sorry. Yeah, this is the author of Gone Girl, Girl on the Train. Love both of those, but this one just was not it for me. I'm so sorry. Going to return this on my Libby. There's one person waiting. Should I tell them not to read it? It was a quick audiobook though, so that's nice. I sent in my audition. I actually had some fun with the audition, which was nice. So I'm gonna keep reading Onyx Storm. I'm going to finish Onyx Storm by the end of this vlog, so don't you worry. Don't you worry. Update my progress. I have finished the book. I'm so sorry. I always feel bad, like, giving bad ratings, but I think Gillian Flynn's doing okay because most of her books have become movies and series, so I'm gonna read Onyx Storm now. I'm so tired. Good morning, everyone. It's Friday morning. This is my iPhone because my camera's charging, but still reading Onyx Storm. I just got a little emotional for the first time. The end of chapter 52. It got me. It got me. I was like, you know what I mean? Saying I'm an actor, I can create tears when I want to. Anyway, I'm on page 625. Yeah, I have to start my work now. I'm so happy it's Friday. The second cup of coffee. Here it is. 7 of this mood reading vlog. I do feel like when I do weekly vlogs, I start out so strong because it's usually a Sunday, and then I go through my work week and every day gets shorter and shorter. But if every day were as long as, the Sundays, it would be too long of a vlog anyway. I'm so tired this morning. I did finish Onyx Storm in bed. It's like 11:20 and this is my first cup of coffee. I just read in bed all morning and didn't get up until I finished it. Listen, the book had moments. I definitely feel like I know these characters. When the characters were in absolute peril, I cried. I felt for them. There is something that Rebecca Yarros does when she writes that, she's good at those moments. I don't know. I think this book could have gone through like another year of editing. I went on Reddit after I read it. I hate everything. Because I was just kind of feeling like I have no idea what just happened, and the way it was written, I was just like, I don't really understand this part of the story, but I also don't really care enough to figure it out. And I think that says something about the writing. And so I kind of had this feeling I was like, what just happened? This is a little confusing. I usually don't get that confused when I read books. This I found the ending to be confusing. And also little parts throughout the book I found to be confusing. And I went on Reddit and a lot of people felt the same way. And I felt like I wasn't broken. I do love the characters. I love Violet. I don't know, Zeta in this book, I just didn't care about him. I didn't really care about their relationship as much. I give it 3 stars. I really appreciate a lot about it. I also thought it was the last book. Somewhere I read it was just gonna be a trilogy, and there's no way it's gonna be a trilogy the way that ended. So I guess we have more to read. It also did not need to be that long. It did not need to be 750 pages. I could have read 2 books for you. You know what I mean? Anyway, so today I'm gonna start some new books. Thought I would start tackling my February TBR that I picked. I want to start with The Honeys. I might start listening to The Women by Kristen Hanna. I have the book on my TBR cart, and read this and then pick up the book once I've made a dent in the audiobook, just to kind of keep the momentum up a little bit. I'm excited about this book. This is about this person that lost a twin, and they basically go to this summer academy in their dead twin's place, and they're introduced to this group of friends that's called the Honeys, and they're called the Honeys because they're named after the beehives that they maintain behind their cabin, which I think is really weird. Mars, the main character, thinks that the Honeys are connected to their sister's death. Mars is gender fluid, and it's a book about identity, belonging, but it's also kind of a perhaps murder mystery. So I really love murder mysteries, but I also love it when they're about something more, which is not how I felt about Sharp Objects. I know it was trying to be about something more, but it wasn't for me. I'm gonna make breakfast. Maybe I'll start listening to The Women while I make breakfast, and then eat breakfast and read. Well, I just read the first, I think 4 or 5 chapters. Wow, you really get dropped right into everything, which I always really appreciate in books. I really don't like it when there's a really slow, expositional start. Just drop me in and I'll get the exposition through the action of the people. You know what I mean? You don't need to tell me that she has a conservative family. I got it through what her parents do and say. You know what I mean? I just like books that don't waste any time and just get right to it. Really enjoying it so far. Already cried. It's great. It's great, and it's really easy to comprehend what's going on. I love Kristen Hanna books. I'm gonna get started on bunnies now. Honeycombs.